Alright folks, here we go again today with another game, or video rather, of Civilization 4 Beyond the Sword, my Let's Play as Japan. So, last time I denied the Mongolians open borders, so they cannot cross into mine and I cannot cross into theirs. And the reason why I did that, after accepting peoples like the Celts and the Russians and others, I did that because I am actually going to cross the border into Mongol territory and start attacking their city. Now, you'll probably be able to see extremely fast that that was probably not the best idea for me to do at the moment. I probably should have built up more armies. Like I said in my last video, I should have concentrated more on building units to attack, and I don't get utterly crushed, but I don't do as well as a job as I could have if I would have implemented some more axemen, maybe some spearmen, and possibility of waiting a little bit for swordsmen. Or if I don't already have that technology researched, I probably do. But either way, yeah, so that's the big deal on this one. I will step into Mongolian territory and declare war against Genghis Khan, sorry. So I am declaring war against the Khan order. And the city that he takes, as you can see, is right up there. It is completely vulnerable. I forgot to put troops in it 100%. I talked about it last time. I said that when I was talking about how the barbarians, their cities are destroyed if you take them with only one population, but anything over one, and they don't get destroyed. And it's usually because the population gets reduced when you invade. Sometimes that's not always the case. And here I am pitting axemen against horsemen, which surprisingly worked, even though it's mostly against melee units. They do better. I mean, they are melee units, but they're also counted as horse units. So a spearman would have been a lot better in a situation such as that. So I really didn't have the troops or the force to take their capital, and I really thought by chance, maybe with a little luck, I could, and it doesn't happen. I build a few things everywhere, and mostly all my offensive units are built in my capital because they build 10 times faster than anywhere else, and that's really a godsend that I can actually do that. And yeah, so here we go with the other two, and you won't see the combat there because I sent a stack of units in at once, so it does a stack combat. If one doesn't win, the other does, etc., etc. But yeah, so now I'm right next to their capital, right next to it, and the reason I should have brought swordsmen is because they happen to have archers sitting in their capital, and axemen they fare sorta well against archers, but they don't get that extra 25% bonus that they would if it was a melee unit. Just like spearmen get an extra 25% if it's a horse unit. So here goes my first axeman, down without much of a fight, and my second one is right after, down without like any fight at all as well. So I didn't really injure anything, and at this point I might send, I don't remember, I believe I send additional units, but honestly in hindsight it really isn't worth it. But who knows? Sorry about that. Anyways, yeah, so all my cities are in good shape. That's interesting. Alright, well, I know what I'm gonna do in the games that I play after this, the next one after this. I had 5 pre-recorded games with no audio on them. I am going to start recording my games with audio and see how those go. And I accept his because I'm researching Alphabet and it's just better than waiting. Oh. Oh. And yeah, so I'm just building things to try, building things and researching technologies to try and boost my kind of war with the Mongolians. Um, that city in the north should be taken soon, if not in the next few turns. Yeah, so basically it was a trading blow back and forth kind of thing, and I really don't get anything out of it but a whole lot of destroyed troops and wasted turns. Um, and the same thing when I go to... I think it's going to be the same thing when I go to verse the other civilization that declares war on me for attacking the Mongols. Which they have not yet. I do not believe they have, at least. So, yeah. Anyways, any of you who are interested should head over to my friend's channel. And my friend's... Oh, sorry. Clicked on something. My friend's channel is Excaltor. I think that's it. XSCALTOR is his channel. You should go check him out. Go check out his videos. He hasn't posted any at the moment, but he will be posting soon. And that's good. Whoa. Excuse me. Yeah, so he will be posting soon. And he usually does some really good work. He commentates, he plays games like Rage and other RPGs, which is just great. So if you didn't notice right there, the Mongolians took my main city just after I had built a warrior. Sorry, they took that northern city as I built a warrior in my capital, so I'm going to send that guy straight over. And I'm going to do a suicide run with these... Or not, I'm just going to set them there to defend. And there's really no point in that, because that's going to sit there until the end of the game, end of this video, or it will die by the end of this video. Either way, it's really not going to do anything to help me, but it's also doing nothing to hurt me, except for spending a little bit of my money on a troop upkeep. And who knows, that troop upkeep might be free, because I believe you get a certain amount of free ones depending on your difficulty. So, more people wanting open borders with me, and as long as they're not closely tied to the Mongolians and might have a chance of declaring war on me, I really don't care. So, I do retake that city, just not this turn. It'll be on my next turn, and I'll be able to retake it. I thought it would get destroyed because it has one population, and I wasn't freeing it from a revolt. I was actually just, taking it back completely. I was attacking it while it was Mongolian territory, but it does not destroy the city. I actually get to have it back, and that's basically all that happens between me and the Mongolians. Is I lose a few units, he loses a few units, and we kind of just have a little standstill at that point. And that's it. And I started recruiting spearmen because these Mongolians are using too many mounted troops, which are easily stopped. So here my swordman goes about killing the chariot, which will allow me to take my city back, and once again have a little be in the same position I was before to take the Mongolian capital, which won't happen. I don't think. Maybe in my next video, the video after my next one, I might. But I also have another civilization to worry about, who isn't just using cavalrymen and is being a little bit brutal um, with attacking, anyways, or they were. We'll see how they keep up with it if they do. Um, if they do keep up with it, I'll probably see what I can do about attacking Mongolia. Actually, at one point in time, I try and make peace with Mongolia. They say no, and I keep going. Because that's all you really can do. You really can't just sit over it and be like, damn, this game's not going my way. Well, if it's not going your way, go attack people, make it go your way, and kill everyone. So, yep, just another turn. Keep passing turn is really all I can do right now while I'm building troops to withstand the Mongolian horde. And China wants me to declare war or cancel deals with someone, and I say no. Yeah, it's declare war, I believe. And I say no. So, you know, China really doesn't like me at this point either, but I think China's far enough away where I don't have to worry about it. So, I just keep trucking, really. Yep. And I usually just research whatever takes the least time, and if I don't do that, I research whatever I think I need at the moment. So if I don't think I need something, I'll just like start going through the list, and that'll be what I do. But if it's like a time of war and I don't have ironworking or whatever to get swordsmen, I'll quickly get that, and then I'll hopefully find some iron so I can build swordsmen. So I do send more troops to the Mongolian capital, and these troops also lose. And that's one of the things that I really don't love about Civilization 4 is that your troops die extremely easily when attacking other troops. And I know that there's like a lot of factors to take into play, any bonuses that they have and such, but when you attack them so many times, it gets kind of annoying. But you know what? It also pays you back, and I do convert to no state of religion, by the way. But no, it takes you back to... What was I even saying? Oh yeah, it kind of it gives you back. Sorry, it gives back to you by doing the same thing for you. Like in one of my videos, this other faction will attack the southern city over on the western border, and their attacks will be repelled by one archer and a swordsman who saves my archers. But I mean, warrior. So it's pretty interesting. It's good for them, but it also helps you out in the end. So it's nothing really to complain too much about. But it does get annoying after a while. So as I close in on the Mongolian borders, that is going to have to do it for this video. I will see you guys on the battlefield.